Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to a special Monday edition of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being thrifty or 50. I'm your one host, Jay. Now, the big question is, does my mom have Wi-Fi? Does she have the internet? Well, survey says just kidding. She's here for now.
Oh, hi, everybody. I am so sorry about yesterday. It was out all day. All day. Started in the morning, was out all day. And like Jason said, it hasn't happened in quite a long time.
Been a long time since we lost you.
What it's been doing lately, and I thought we wouldn't have any trouble for yesterday. It's been going out like 10 minutes at a time, about 2 or 3 times a day, kind of scattered. Why? I have no idea. So when it went out yesterday morning, I thought, okay, it'll be back on in 10 minutes. And then, kept going and nothing. Then this morning, it did the 10-minute thing twice. And I started to panic because I said, oh, God, no, please, please. I know. And for those of you who aren't familiar, I've tried everybody. There's nobody else I can get. It's just.
Well, that and everyone's going, well, she's in the chat. She can chat because you don't need a lot of bandwidth to chat.
Right.
So she could do that from the cellular feed, but you need way too much bandwidth to actually be on.
Yeah, because I tuned in to watch and it finally clicked in.
Yeah, she can chat all the time on her phone, but she's so deep in the woods.
Oh, and it kept freezing, Jason. I mean, I'd hear you for a few minutes, not even a minute, and then it would freeze, and then I'd have to wait for a while, and then it would come back. So, I know that won't work. But I'm waiting. Verizon keeps telling me they're coming. I don't know when.
Yeah, you're going to die before they get there.
Please don't say that.
They won't be there for 20 years. Debbie's going, no.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Yes, happy Valentine's Day. How'd my bets go? I only won 3 of my 12, so I only got half my money back, but boo.
Yeah, and I was sorry Ohio didn't pull it out for you because I know you bet on the Bengals. And we were leading. God, that sounds like the old Browns.
Their defense fell apart bad.
It did, which was too bad.
Like none of the cornerbacks were turning around and playing the ball.
Yep. And their line just doesn't hold long enough for Burrows to get rid of that ball. I mean,
well, yes, true. Better than a full loss. Absolutely true.
Yeah. But
all right, since it is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Thank you for spending it with us.
Yeah.
I have exactly 1 Valentine's mug.
I love it.
So here it is.
That is so cool.
And it says roses are red, violets are blue. You're tiki AF, and I love you.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's neat. Where'd you get that?
Tiki event.
Yeah, I just got just a red tiki.
Oh, and let me tell you how heavy this is. This is the heaviest mug we own. And I'm not talking big bowl ones, but this is a regular size mug.
Yeah.
A regular size mug usually weighs about a pound, 2 ounces, pound 3 ounces. This weighs 2 pounds 4 ounces.
Oh, that's heavy.
It is gigantic.
Dad and I had a little adventure on Saturday. We took a drive to Pittsburgh, which is about a 2-hour shot for us, as they were doing a 6-year anniversary tiki mug sale. So we decided, well, we're going to go and get them.
Where's the mug?
Oh, I got it in the other room. You want me to get it later? I can show it later if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm doing the what's coming up, you can go grab one.
I'll go grab
because it is one of the most amazing mugs out there.
It's so different. They're just so different. And so I'll be glad to share that with you guys as we move along. That's for sure. Just a quick update on my health. I haven't said much lately. I am going to my doctor on Thursday for a follow-up checkup. So I got lots of things written down because, as you can see, my face is getting puffier and puffier, and the weight is getting more and more. So they got to try and do something for me here. So I'm hoping because the weight gain it's hurting my lower back. Jace, because I'm carrying so much extra weight that I've never carried in my life, and it's really hurting my lower back a lot. So I can't stand a real long time. All of a sudden I say I got to sit down. So I don't like that. And I'm not sleeping well. But I can still see. That's all good. That's all good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you have to kind of weigh it out, right, gang?
Seeing is kind of important.
Yeah, kind of, because boy, without that, I wouldn't be doing anything.
Yeah.
It'd be tough. It'd be real tough. That's for sure. So I'll keep you posted next time we're together and see what I find out.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we weren't planning on doing a show yesterday, and then the universe said, "Well, you're not gonna do a show." But then the 2022 winter seller update dropped, and I thought, all right, we always like to go through them and explain them. Excuse me. And this one is so small compared to a lot of them. I mean, you can read through this one rather quick. But for those of you who don't want to be bothered to read, we've read for you, so don't you worry about
Right.
that. Excuse me.
No.
Very wide. All right. Oh, real quick before we get into that, I think. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So, I think it was Brian said, "Oh, let's see Stacy's flowers." So, if you don't know the story, Stacy and I have a small house in Tempe, Arizona, which is Phoenix, and she had to go work last week in Tempe and stay at our house. And our buddy Caleb, who lives near our house, has a key because he lives near our house and we're not there all the time. So if he needs to go check on it. And so the day she was leaving, I was taking a shower and I had an idea. So I messaged him. I go, "Hey, what's your work schedule?" He said, "Oh, I'm off today." I go, "Can you go to the grocery store and get just some flowers?" Like, I'm not, it's a week before Valentine's Day. I'm not spending $1 million on roses because tomorrow roses are way cheaper. But, just grab like a bouquet at the grocery store. So he sends me a picture, and this is 2 bouquets, 2 dozen, but they're a week old now, and they are still looking absolutely gorgeous.
Daisies usually last long.
Yeah. So he picked out, he's a good flower picker, so I'll make sure that his girlfriend Katie gets flowers from him too. But yeah, Stacy's flowers are doing quite well, and they're looking good, and they made the ride home from Phoenix to Vegas.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
You're a good son. Your father. You're good. You're good when it comes to holidays like that, Jason. Your father says to me, "We've been up for about an hour and a half," and he says, "What's the date today?"
I will add a little video on my Facebook wall later of our card because I got this really cool card. You open it up and it's a pop-up card, and there's a male volcano and a female volcano, and there's smoke makes a heart in the middle. So that's the card I got her. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right.
Good. That sounds good.
We're not here to talk about flowers. We are here to talk about the 2022 all new for winter seller update here on eBay. And there are 3 areas: running your business, listing and promoting, and fees and financials.
Yes.
So we'll just start with running your business and give you, we'll give you the highlights, what you need to know.
Yeah. No, I hope nobody panicked on this.
Yeah. All right, Mom. So you finally read it all over and dissected it. What'd you think?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was okay. Nothing there jarred me. You know what I mean?
No.
At all. In fact, some of the things I thought were very good. That we kind of needed to have, and especially when he gets into running the business. Some of that I thought was really, really good.
So a happy Valentine's Day and a happy lunch to Tracy when she watches later.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Oh, and thank you guys for all your well wishes. I will keep you posted. Thank you so much.
All right. So the big thing, I think the best thing, and it's not done yet, but it's one of those things where it's rolling out. So let me back up. This is not in this update, but we're all getting the ability to put videos in our listings. We all haven't got them yet, but it's coming soon. It's one of those things where they can't roll it out in full because it's such a jarring difference that they roll it out, and then there's some problems. They don't have 10 million angry customers. They got a couple 100,000. Then they'll fix it, and then they'll roll it out some more. And they're doing the same thing with the reducing unpaid items for accepted offers. So what's the most annoying thing, Mom? Unpaid items, right?
Oh, totally. Totally. I mean, how many of us have said, "Oh, they don't pay, don't pay." Now, sometimes they do end up paying, but sometimes they don't. And I just, I always keep referring to the issue of, you go to the grocery store, you gotta pay. You can't walk out and say, "I'll pay that a day or two." I've always had that craw in my back of my neck. I said, so I'm kind of glad that this is going to get resolved.
So what's happening is they are rolling out automatic payments to all of us for things that are just bought from our store. Buy it now.
Mm-hmm.
If we accept a best offer and if we send out an offer. So it was supposed to be done in the fall. Good to see that more people are getting it.
Yeah.
So what's happening is, as they're making sure this works properly, if you accept a best offer, it'll automatically charge the card. Now, Macari does that.
Mhm.
Someone sends me an offer, I accept, boom, their card is charged, I'm paid, and away it goes. So it's coming, and it'll eventually come to auctions too. Like an auction ends, and then boom, that second you'll have payment.
Yeah.
So be patient because we're on the precipice of actually finally getting it. So don't lose your cool now about it. It's coming.
I know. I mean, we waited this long. We can wait a little longer. So don't get excited.
All right, Deb. Don't pop up messages that are jumping ahead. Let us get there. Yeah, Becky's so excited. Like, we ain't there yet, Bex. Wait, just wait. We're getting there. Yeah, so that's coming. And as soon as we all have it, like, there won't be anything for us to do, or you to do, or mom to do. It's one of those things where all suddenly you'll accept the best offer, and boom, you'll have payment, and then you'll be like, "Oh, I got it! Woohoo!" So
now
this will be nothing to learn. Nothing for you to do to change anything. It's just gonna happen.
And what about people that just, they buy your item, just buy it, not best offer or any kind of offers. Just buy your item. Is that going to be an automatic payment on that issue as well? Yeah. Okay. All right.
The last thing they'll figure out is auctions.
Okay.
Okay. Did you understand all the feedback stuff?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, well, since you didn't understand it, we're going to have Mom explain it. You have the full screen, Mom.
You're going to ask me to explain it? Updates if you okay. All right. Well,
I'm just kidding with you, Mom.
I know. I mean, it says we're launching an updated and simplified way to get ahead of negative feedback in the eBay app before you have had a chance to resolve the issue with the buyer.
So they're going to push the buyer even harder. If they're trying to leave negative, they're going to push them even harder. Have you really talked to the seller yet? Have you?
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah,
so
okay.
There's no way to stop a buyer from leaving a negative.
Right.
However, eBay's going to try and slow the roll. And so, sometimes something happens and you're all emotional and angry in that moment. If you wait till the next morning when you've slept on it, you're like, all right, it's not that bad. Not that bad. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make them reach out to us. And so we can go, oh, well, let me fix that. Oh, I didn't realize that I didn't include the extra thing.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. So.
All right.
And also, they're going to make it prettier. They're going to put it up front. So you really want to have good feedback. They're going to, because look, I don't know if you do it, Mom, but when you and Dad are out and say you're out someplace new and you're like, I got to get dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go and try and find someone on your phone and look at the reviews real quick?
I do.
Okay. So I don't care if a business has gotten a bad review.
Yeah.
The best 3-star Michelin restaurant has had an unhappy customer who had a shit dinner.
True.
But what I two things I'm looking for. How does the business react? And let's say you're going to dinner. You're like, oh, look, this has 4.5 out of 5 stars. However, the last 2 months, they're all 1 out of 5.
Okay. I don't think I noticed that.
Because, think about it. If a restaurant's been around, let's say 10 years, and they've got thousands of feedback, if they have 20 bad ones in a row, it's not going to affect the margin yet. It's still going to be around 4.5. But if all suddenly the last 2 months, they're not doing right, I'm not going to go there. And so the same thing with this. As long as we're all doing a good job, and we all do a good job, eBay's pushing our feedback more front and center to say, look how kick-ass this seller is. You want to buy from this seller. So that's why when you have a negative, you got to deal with it with facts and no emotions. Now, I'm going to be changing up how my shows flow. I think we're going to do it in March. I wanted to do the first year. Life got in the way. But one of the videos I'm going to be sitting down and sharing with you guys is how to get rid of a negative. I got rid of 2 negatives last week from the same buyer.
Oh, wow.
So I'll explain what to do and how to do it. But the big thing is don't be emotional.
Yeah, I know. We got to keep that out of the equation at all times. For sure. Listen, where they say important information about your brand and business will now be more visible to the buyers, no matter what platform they're shopping on. I wasn't quite following that one too well.
What part weren't you following?
Well, I mean, how are they going to do that? So now it's more visible.
Yeah. So when they find a product, they're going to see your name, your feedback, the art you have at the top of your store, your avatar you have. So it'll be more branding for you individually.
Okay. All right.
And what they're saying is, for the longest time, for those of you who don't know, mobile and desktop were two totally different beasts.
Mm-hmm.
And the last 2 or 3 years, they're making them identical. So no matter if you're shopping or selling on mobile or desktop, it all going to be look the same.
All right. That's good then to know. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So the other thing too is it is hard to find someone's store, because if your store name is not the same as your ID, it's always been a little tricky to find your store. So eBay is updating the stores to help customers. If they knew your store name and didn't know your eBay ID, it's going to be a little easier for them to find you. Mine's all the same, so it doesn't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I know some of you have this wonderful store name, and then I ask your ID name, and it's the one they automatically gave you in 2004. Yeah. You are like Elizabeth 4792Q. Like, you can change that. Well, platform meaning you're either, yes. So, well, I wouldn't call my computer a device. I guess I would, maybe. I don't know. But that's what they're meaning. Device. Okay. Devices like mobile or desktop. Yeah, so what they're saying here too is our research shows that buyers want more information about your business, like I do. I read reviews on restaurants, on bars, on everyone I shop with. I always check out the reviews. I really don't. I really never. Every once in a while I'll forget, and then I end up in like a pain in the ass. I'm like, shoot, I forgot to read the reviews, and then I see they had bad ones. I'm like, crap.
No.
Now, and all this, as I said, next steps, nothing for you to do. You'll see a new look, and then once we start to see the new look on the regular, then we'll share with everybody, because what we'll do is we'll ask like 20 of you to send in the links to your store, and then we can see what's your store like, what's Brian's store look like, what's Nadine's store look like, what's Debbie's store look like. And so we'll see whose looks good and whose doesn't. And this won't be a thing of, oh, yours looks terrible. No, it'll be a thing of, okay, why does mine not look so hot and this one looks so hot? You got to figure out what makes it look hot. What makes it look attractive?
Right.
Because if you're in a food court and you don't have a specific taste for anything, like you don't want pizza, you don't want burger, just whatever, you'll kind of gravitate towards whatever the prettiest thing is first. Like, ooh, that's bright and fun,
Yep.
And so that's the same kind of thing. We got to make sure we all look good to our customers. Okay, this is what Becky was very excited about, that she ruined the surprise. Just kidding, Becky. Okay. In the past, if you refund it, let's say you send out an item for $100. We'll make easy numbers. $100, and a corner came damaged. It came damaged in shipping. You can get it returned. If the customer is, if you're talking to the customer and they're not trying to pull a fast one, you just want to take care of them. Like, all right, what if I give you $20 back? Will that help? Fix the damaged corner? In the past, when you refunded that $20, if you wanted a refund of your fees for that prorated portion of the $20, you would have to reach out to eBay, and it was just a whole rigmarole, to the point where I never did it, because I'm like, it ain't worth my time to try and get $1 back. It really isn't. It's unfair, but I don't got time. Yep. But guess what? It's automatic now.
I like that. That's a good one. That's a raise the roof. That's a real good one.
And what do you think about the 30-cent refund, Ma? Well, let's see how good her notes are. I'm going to take a sip of my drink.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I see. Including the 30 pre-order fee, per order fee. Well, is that the listing fee, the 30 cents?
Yeah. Not the listing fee, but when you accept an offer or get an order, it's the end fee plus 30 cents. 30 cents transaction fee. So in the past, if a customer said, "Oh, I just found it for a better price," cancel. So you didn't get that 30 cents back. Again, principle, I want it back, but 30 cents, whatever, move on.
Yeah.
But now,
including that 30 cents now.
Oh yeah, look at that. Becky had someone buy 32 items today, so of course she wanted to do a little refund, especially on the shipping. But yeah, so now that 30 cents comes back to you automatically. Now, I will say eBay tried to make themselves sound so much better than they actually are. So they said, we're excited to announce that starting March 1st, eBay will refund the entire value fee, including the 30-cent per order fee when you approve a buyer's cancellation request. We recognize that buyers may cancel transactions for various reasons at no fault of the seller and want to support you refunding 100% of this fee. And then, I'm sorry, it must have been up here. They're like, well, industry-wide, everyone does it, but we're not going to do it for you. Like, okay. Okay, eBay, relax.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want us to pat them on the back because they're doing what should be done, really.
True. Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
No.
All right. And then, all right, don't fall below standard and you won't pay more.
Yes.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Tell me about the new messaging experience in the eBay app, mommy.
Well, I can't tell you that.
What? You can tell me. I'm your son.
Let's see. What did I think about that? If you're not receiving it. Yeah. Well.
Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Well, mom's looking for her notes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at the mobile thing. I see. Mom doesn't do mobile, so you
never ever answer a customer on your phone when you're out and about. You wait till you get home.
Oh well, no, I do, but not.
Okay, then you can't say you don't do mobile.
Oh, I do some.
Okay, doing messages in the past were a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's going to look like every other app in a message field, like Macari would, or like if me and you were just chatting on Facebook. It's going to look like normal messages. It was so antiquated. You click on the thing, like especially if you clicked on it from your email, it would go to eBay desktop instead of mobile. Yeah. So now it'd be nice and clean.
Yes. Okay. I'm following you. I got my notes on that one because I hated the way it was. It's just awful because if you hit the reply and then it moves over, that message isn't even there until I go down to notifications. I have to hit that and hope it pops up. And sometimes I do it 5 to 10 times before.
Yeah. And then if you've had a couple back and forth, it's not anywhere convenient in your messages to see all the back, So now it's going to be like it should have been a regular message field. Yeah, and Angelique, I was thinking the same thing. Not everything has to be sneakers, eBay. Good Lord.
Yeah.
We sell more than sneakers.
I know. I mean, that I hope works really a lot better because that was terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. So also all your messages will look like, if you use Messenger from Facebook on your phone, it will look just like that. All right, here's this customer. Here's this customer. Boom, boom,
that's going to be cool. Now, when's that rolling out? How soon? It says we're in the process. Okay.
Yeah, we're in the process.
Okay. But that'll be a godsend on that one. Oh boy.
And eventually it'll be compatible with desktop too. Mobile first.
Okay.
And then on the desktop.
All right. That's cool.
So yeah, right now it's in beta. If you get that, I would opt in. Heck yeah. Even if there's little glitches. Anytime there's a beta, I'm like, I'll run and test it. Heck yeah, let's do it. Let's get it going. Okay. So that was it for that.
Okay.
Running your business. Listing and promoting. All right, Mom, give us a full dissertation on promoted listings.
Yeah, okay, right. All right, let's see. You'll soon have access to previously subscription-only features free of charge, and you'll see additional features, entry points, and functionality for all versions of promoted listings. But see, I don't do promoted listings, so that's why.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't. I just never.
We've had that for years now.
I know we have.
What if it doubles your sales?
It probably would.
Well, why not do it then?
I just don't take the time.
Take the time? Do you run percentages off?
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, it takes the same amount of time.
Okay, well.
This is like, this is what my mom does. Hey, Mom, I need pictures for the show. She sends them vertical instead of horizontal. I go, why aren't they horizontal? She goes, I was in a hurry. I go, how long does it take to go like that with your phone?
Yeah, well.
Promote listings, same amount of time. Promote listings, same amount of time as running a sale. Actually, might be less if you're getting specific on what things you want to be on sale. If you're going to run promoted listings for all your listings, it'll take you about 60 seconds total.
I know. We did. How long ago did we do that show? Any idea?
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'll probably have to review it just to make sure.
But what is happening, Selling Manager Pro is going away. It was funny because someone was like, Well, at least they still got inventory in Selling Manager Pro. I'm like, did you miss the part where it's going away? So yeah, Selling Manager Pro, if you're using it, it's going bye-bye. They do keep giving things to everybody that we kind of pay for with our store. So hopefully at some point they're gonna be like, okay, store people, here's something extra that you guys have that people who don't have a store. Yep. See, Leanne says she tested, promoted, sold better than non-promoted.
Yeah, and Lori said too, she's been doing it. It's been good for her. So, okay, guys, I will do it. I'll get on that.
All right. Now, here's something everyone has that everyone didn't have before. And let me tell you, if you don't do this, you're a fool. And here's why. I've been selling online for 22 years. I've had this feature for about 15. If a seller buys an item and they pay, their job is done. I leave them automatic feedback. I don't ever have to leave the feedback. I've set it up automatically. I've typed out 6 different thank yous. Thank you. Hope you enjoy your purchase. Thanks so much for buying this from me. 6 different ones that say essentially the same thing. And then eBay randomly picks one and assigns it. I have not had to leave feedback for 15 years for anything someone bought from me. And so now that y'all can do it, do it. Work smarter, not harder. Don't be one of those people like, I am not leaving feedback until they've left me feedback. I don't got time to play games.
Nah.
I don't got time to keep track. The people that have time to keep track aren't selling enough stuff. Like, I'm not waiting around. Like, they paid and they get the automatic feedback. Boom, done. Boom, done.
Yeah.
So now everyone has that option. So go do it. So it's real easy.
We did do it on one of our shows, if I recall.
Yeah, but it's real easy. Underselling and selling preferences. All I do is check off, automatically leave feedback. That's it. Super easy. Super duper easy. So make sure you do that, because anytime you can shorten your day by just mundane things, like I hired somebody to take pictures. I don't want to take pictures. It takes away from the important things I need to do, like setting up shows and teaching classes and stuff. So mundane things, leaving feedback, set it up, make it go.
I know,
Jess. Who has time to keep track of, well, I'm not leaving feedback yet because they haven't paid. Oh, they pay. Like, can you imagine? Think about me doing that for the last 22 years. Think about Becky doing that over the last year, because she sells so many transactions.
Right.
It's insane.
Can't do it. No, impossible.
Yep. Automatically relist your auctions through Seller Hub. I don't usually automatically relist auctions. I know some of you do. My thing is, okay, if it ran a week and no one snagged it, I might wait a week. I might change the price, or I probably more than likely will just throw it in my store at a buy it now price. So if you're the kind of person who likes to run an auction, if it doesn't sell, just rerun it. Now you can set it up automatically right there.
Yeah. I don't do a whole lot of auctions, a little bit, Mom's always been a buy it now type person.
And those for you who are numbers geeks, they're giving us more information, access more important features in the Seller Hub. So I know Mom's going to dissect all her numbers like she does. I can't get you to do promoted listings because you think it takes a long time.
Well, I don't know, just another feature that, I'm sure it's good. I'm sure it's very good, but Mom just hasn't ventured out into that part of it.
When you go to the grocery store, do you drive your car or walk?
I drive.
You could walk.
Yeah, I could.
It's a long walk. It'd be uncomfortable carrying all the groceries home.
I could get the horse again. Try that.
But driving's much quicker. So is setting up a promoted listings.
All right.
Zero time.
I will try and do it. I promise.
All right, Harley. Good job. Fixed it automatic feedback. Yes. Look, I got a teenager. She's 19, works for me. I got a full adult. She's in her 50s who works for me. And although they're very good and I love them dearly, there are times once or twice a week I go, hey, let's work smarter, not harder. Like they're doing things. And like today I was a little bit late getting to work. They couldn't find a CD. So they're looking in. CDs could be in a few different places. And when they told me what CD they couldn't find, I know I'd filed it on Friday, right where it should be, right in the normal place. And I go, hey, come here. It's right where it should be. And they're like, no, can't be. We looked. I go, it is. So they looked again. They're like, oh. I go, take that second. Look again. And instead, I paid them to look around other places for 2 minutes. Work smarter. Yeah. It should be here. Let's double check.
All right, I'm getting a lot of information from the chat, guys. I will get on that.
Jennifer, great question. I never reply to good feedback, although I should. I just got a glowing one. I did reply to my one neutral, and almost every single negative I get expunged through eBay because I know how to work the system. Sounds a little underhanded, but I'm savvy, and I get almost every single negative I've ever gotten ever removed. So, now the one thing I have not tried, and let me ask the chat, anyone try this? You can now do promoted listings for auctions.
Oh.
Now, the funny thing was, and this is a good time to bring this up, I have this kick-ass auction that ends tomorrow. It is the Golden Girls from the TV show. This was a crew gift to the members of the crew, hence the words crew gift. And it was just a little baby pocket knife, as you can see by the quarter, Swiss Army pocket knife. And I have over 1,000 views right now because a lot of you in the 13 board have looked at it. And eBay tried to get me to promote it. I'm like, are you kidding me, you MFers? I've had 1,000 views. I don't need to promote this. But if you try an auction of something that maybe a bunch of people have, maybe try promoting it. I have not tried the promotions for auctions yet. And again, I don't run a lot of auctions, so everyone gets automatic feedback now. Everyone.
Yeah, everybody.
So if you haven't watched this, go ahead and watch it. Golden Girls pocket knife. It ends tomorrow. It ends in tomorrow at 11:51 a.m. It's got the opening bid of $100. Let's see if it gets any higher.
That's a good one.
But I definitely don't need to promote it.
Yeah.
When 1,000 people look at your auction, you got a lot of eyes, lots of eyes. And then I haven't done this yet because I don't think I really have needed to. But the where you buy the keywords in your promoted listings, I think that's more so for people who are selling things that are kind of commodity and or in a crowded field. But like I listed a tiki mug today, I'm the only one who's got the mug. I don't need to waste time buying keywords.
Right.
The customer who wants that mug, they'll find that mug. Ooh, Judy's promoting an auction. All right.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
All right, Judy, can you when's that done, Judy? And can you message me? Excuse me. Can you message me when you're done? I would love to see the results, if you don't mind. Here, Becky's putting you in your place. Last 31 days, Peg, I sold 58 items via promoted listings.
Okay.
Cost me $176, and the sales generated were $4,309.
Nice, Becky.
So wouldn't we all spend 176 to sell 4,300?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Thank you very much, Judy. Thank you. So I haven't done the promoted listings where you buy the keywords, but they're enhancing that a little bit. And I'll let you finish up with the bad news.
Yeah, well, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I really don't. Yeah, I mean, I know everybody gets upset when prices go up, but they're only increasing 0.3%, you guys, on the fee. So, which is not awful. You still can't get the exposure anywhere else to customers like we can with eBay. So, to me, that it's just that's part of business. It's the way things work, So I did not get upset about that at all. That's just how I look at it. It's going to happen. I mean, it's always going to happen. It's going to increase again sometime.
Yeah, the amount of people who again are quitting eBay.
Oh my God!
And everyone always says the same thing. That's fine.
Yeah.
Build your own platform. Get it to the point where there's hundreds of millions of eyes on it.
Right.
You're good.
I mean, it just doesn't make any sense why they.
Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding. I mean,
look, I am good at a lot of things I do, but a lot of things I do, I wish someone else would just take the reins and I can just fill in the stuff. Kind of like selling on eBay. I've never built my own website because I'm just like, I'll get around to it.
I mean, where else can you go and start up your own business like we have? Nowhere. I mean, this was a godsend for mom and dad when we started. I mean, it didn't take much. You just started a business. Now I got too many big things, but that's okay.
Yep, it's just simple inflation. Everything's
Yeah,
up a little bit. So,
exactly. So you can't
but
worry.
guess what? Guess what? You can bulk edit all your items up 0.03%,
That's true.
which in most things would really be nominal.
All right.
But go do that right now. And then it won't have changed a damn thing because moving a $20 item up 0.03% isn't all that much. And so even your customer won't even notice.
No, they really won't.
Shit, move it up 0.04% and you'll make an extra 0.01%. There you go. There. See, fixed. Now, people want to quit. I go, I just fixed it for you. Move your prices up.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
True.
That is a good point, Kevin. Real good point.
How do you do what? Bulk edit? Is that what you're asking, Tammy? Yeah, because I think that's what you're asking. So yeah, you just select all your items. And then you can bulk change the price. And then so you can change it up or down. Yep, bulk edit.
Yep.
So you go to all your listings, active listings, and we can do a show on this. Maybe we'll do a bulk edit show next week. Did we do a bulk edit show ever?
We may have.
Could be time to refresh it.
Yeah.
So I got 1,172 items right now, and on the first page here is 100. So I can edit the selected, or I can edit all 1,172. We'll do the 100 real quick, make it easier.
Yeah.
And then you can edit all kinds of stuff. And so you can kick up the price by a percentage or kick it down.
I know what we could do. We could do that along with the promoted listing review.
No. You just watch that show. That hasn't changed a bit.
I know.
So, but yeah, we could do that. We didn't have anything set up for next week. We can do some bulk editing.
Okay.
Because we could show bulk editing of shipping changes, pricing changes. So we can do that. So who was that? Tammy, you have just set up our show for next week. It'll be the Tammy show next week.
I'll make in a note.
There we go.
Okay, bulk edits.
So if you can play around with it before that, great. If not, we will do it next week.
Yep, sounds good.
Subtitle listing fee increasing. Who the F is using subtitles?
When I saw that one, I said, what? I said, I've never used it.
You know, I didn't use them when we only had 50 characters and we got 80. Was it 80 now? Or 55 characters? We got 80. Like, what, especially since search reads both your title and the item specifics, what do you need to pay for a subtitle for? And the subtitles, unless things have changed, have never been searchable.
Yeah.
So the words in the subtitle won't be included in anyone typing a search in eBay. So I don't know why anyone would ever pay for a subtitle.
I mean, I never have ever. Have you ever? Ever?
No, I don't think so. I think I've done it like maybe 3 times in 22 years, and I don't remember the circumstances. It must have been something important.
Okay, we got to get Harley off of that global shipping.
Yeah, that's one of the things I'm going to be doing in March when I kind of refresh how my shows are going to be. So stay tuned, Harley and everybody else.
Okay, Harley, go sign up for Pirate Ship if you.
Oh, hi, Tammy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for making it a live show.
Oh, yay!
But has anyone paid? Let's say the last year. Has anyone paid for a subtitle? And now, and the price went from $1 to $1.50. That's a heck of an increase. Yikes! Yikes! Now, if someone did it and it was important for you, I would love to know. So, if no one watching live's done it, no biggie. But if someone who watches after the fact, if you could leave a note down below, I would love to hear why you used it, why you paid the $1 or $1.50 now, and did it help? I'm curious.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever use it, but I am curious.
Never used it. Okay.
Yeah, that could be.
Yep.
And that happens by accident. Oh, I got a second line of the title, not realizing it costs money. Yeah. All right. So look, not that big of a deal. Nothing. No. I mean, I think the best part is we're all gonna have to stop worrying about unpaid items.
Yes, I think that's the best news. The best news. I've been waiting for that one for a long time. I like it a lot. What else?
All right.
Harley Kitten, okay?
Thanks, Harley. Enjoy.
Kathy used the subtitles in 2002.
2002.
Brian, I love your answer, Brian.
All right. So upcoming shows real quick. Hey, why don't you go get that mug while I talk about the upcoming shows? All right. So this week on Thrifty Business, which is in 4 short days from now, my good buddy Chris Yurden, he had been working a real job for quite a while. The pandemic sent him home. It was a customer service in front of people job. And he always been selling on eBay and done quite well. And so while he was sitting around not working at his real job, he increased his eBay to the point where he's like, all right, screw that real job. Screw wearing a suit every day. I'm wearing my sweats and my hiking boots. So we're going to talk to Chris about what it takes to quit. Sometimes some of us have just done it, and some of us have been pushed into it one way or another. I was kind of pushed to do it. If you're new to the channel, I will share my story on Thursday. But Chris was pushed because of the pandemic, shut down his regular job, his real job. So now he's like, you know what? I think I can do this full time and make the same amount of money and work for myself and not have to put on a suit and tie. Yay.
Nice. Yeah, you got to love that.
Yep. So that'll be Thursday. Yes.
Go ahead, Annie.
So that'll be Thursday night. And obviously next Sunday, we're going to do bulk edit on the different fields. So I will make sure I'll be able to bulk edit some stuff. And then those of you in the Secret Beach coming up a week from Wednesday, the 23rd of February, tips on dating garment tags. When you look at a tag, you know if it's from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s. If not, Nadine is going to show us how to tell. There'll be 10 different ways to tell, and each of the top 10 she'll show us examples of each. And then I will be, by the end of the month, sharing how to ship art properly in the Secret Beach. So stay tuned for that. All right.
Looking forward to those for sure.
All right. I want to show everybody this kick-ass mug. So there you go, Mom.
Okay. All right. So when they put their ad out for their 6-year anniversary, they showed there are 3 different types of tiki mugs, and you're allowed to get 1 per person when you go. So Big Daddy and I decided to take the drive. And so we ended up getting 2, but this is a banana mug. How cool is this? This is from Hidden Harbor. The tiki
suffering bar. Banana. So the few of you that are in the tiki, the face is a suffering bastard face.
Yeah.
And they went with a suffering banana.
Now, they put on, remember, I'm sure a lot of you know the Chiquita banana sticker. So they put on a sticker, which also has their H for their Hidden Harbor. Now, the good thing, because we got 2, I was hoping to get this other one, but we did get the second one was even better. This is considered the ripe banana.
So here's the deal. This is what the bar ordered.
Right.
A ripe banana.
A ripe banana.
And then the manufacturer, Van Tiki, who make amazing mugs, they surprised the bar, and 10 of them came in overripe. And so instead of being yellow, it's all very brown in its body.
Right.
And then 10 came in underripe, being more green. And so they were random if you got them. So Mom got one of the underripe ones. There's only 10 of them. So she got, they lucked out and got one of them.
We lucked out. I think the guy handing them out knew which ones had special ones in. And I think being old has something to do with helping us out sometimes. I really do. But I'm probably just going to keep the ripe one and eventually sell the unripe one. The green
to
one.
Me.
To you?
Yes.
You think?
Oh,
how much you going to pay me?
I'll give you a premium. Annette has the jokes. Such an appealing mug.
I love it.
Good job, Annette.
Look at their new swizzles, Jason. Aren't these nice?
Oh, yeah. I mean, everything they do is top notch. Now, did you get a drink while you were there?
Did I what, honey? Yes, we did. I had a painkiller.
Cool.
It was a frozen painkiller. I've never had a frozen painkiller.
They make amazing cocktails.
Yeah, they're very, very good.
So if you're ever in the Pittsburgh area, Hidden Harbor.
In fact, all right. We had to wait in line. We got there. It opened at 5. We got there at 2 minutes to 4. There was already about 10, 12 people ahead of us. And then, of course, it lined up after this. So we had to stand out in the cold for an hour. Yeah, but we got it. We had a good time. Okay.
Matt says you can send those to him. Back off, Matt. It's mine. Yeah, because the problem was the extra 50 went on sale today, and I forgot. I was busy working, and I saw everyone talking about who got one. I'm like, shit.
Did they sell out?
Oh,
yeah. Because we paid $185, and they went online today for $2.25. So,
All right. So each week we share a cute and or embarrassing and or funny photo of us in our youth. And we have 2 segments called Mama's Boy and That's My Mama. And this week I piled them into one picture
I don't.
and I'm going to test my mama's brain.
Oh boy.
Where is this photo taken?
Oh, I have a big picture of that upstairs. Are we at Kings Island?
Nope. Hey, Houston. How are you, Debbie?
Oh, where did we go, Jason? Oh, shoot. Cedar Point?
Nope.
No, huh? Darn. Because I have a big picture of that upstairs in my bedroom of us.
So you see it every day and you
I
don't know what this was?
I do, and I'm thinking, where are we?
How many amusement parks have the 4 of us gone to?
Trying to think. It wasn't Kings Island, not Cedar Point. Is it in Ohio?
Nope. And it's not Disney either.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't Disney.
Which one are you, Jason? Yeah. How's that look for me?
Where
I'm definitely losing my hair. It's not coming back. Look how thin it is on the top at this point.
This wasn't Six Flags, was it?
No. Hey,
yeah.
Six Flags. What?
I don't know.
When is the 4 of us went to Six Flags?
I know. I'm trying to think. Where were we?
Boom. Jennifer got it. She wasn't even in the picture.
Oh, was Dollywood? Oh my gosh. I guess I should have guessed that because I'm going there with my granddaughters in March during their spring vacation.
Now, the funny thing is, as you can see, we're all full-grown adults, and Stacy and I rode a kiddie ride. And I remember, so mom and dad are standing there waiting for us, and another mom says to my dad, "Are you waiting for your kid?" And he goes, "Yeah." She goes, "So am I." And dad didn't mention I was his kid till I got off. So I walked up and he points at the lady and points at me. He goes, "Here's my kid." And she was very dumbfounded that I was the kid that got off that ride.
She's like, I didn't remember that it was Dollywood, though. I should have. I did not.
So there you go. I pulled out a good picture for this
week.
Week.
Yeah, for sure. Boy, that's a long time ago. Holy
All right. You sold some kick-ass stuff. Oops.
Yeah, I had some pretty good sales this week.
Boom.
Yeah, here we got that below mold pumpkin that I picked up at one of our estate sales guys that I did pay $5 for it. And I took a best offer of $30 on that one. Yeah, $30 on the mass one. That's the first time I've ever seen one like that, Jason.
Now we need to play this. And now it's time for Unseasonably Sold. What did you sell out of season? I mean, seriously, who the week of Valentine's Day is saying to themselves, "Self, I need a pumpkin. I need a Halloween jack-o'-lantern."
I know. I mean, it's just crazy what happens there. Yeah, so that went well. Now, the reason I show this is not a huge sale, but I only paid $1 for it. This was the Francoma donkey mug that was for the 1976 convention, I think, or whatever they were giving away. And I remember the night that I showed that, someone in the chat said, "I can't get rid of mine. I haven't been able to sell them." And I almost hesitated on putting it up, but I thought, well, for $1, I'll do it at $14.99, and that's what it sold for. I think because we're getting close to the midterms again, maybe. It could be. But anyway,
Leanne sold a Halloween plush today, and
nice.
Lisa found melted popcorn.
Oh, good. What kind? What'd you get, Lisa? Are they cute ones?
Wow, Judy sold a Hawaiian necklace today. Like, what is going on?
I love this, you guys.
It's Valentine's Day. There's a run on Hawaiian Halloween stuff.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Just crazy. So yeah, for $1 investment, Okay, so yeah, I have been really jumping on the bandwagon with buying the tiki mugs. This is by a nice designer that I've dealt with a few times in the Black Lagoon. Yeah, Black Lagoon. Mm-hmm. And this one is called Drunky Shrunky. And I did pay $40 for this mug. Their mugs are not expensive, and I sold it for $90. So
two.
Oh, yeah, Andrew.
Aaron's my admin.
Yeah.
Andrew's his twin. He was on Thrifty Business 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And so she didn't notice.
No, I didn't.
And they didn't tell me. So all of a sudden I get a picture. "Hey, I got a box from your mom."
Was it packaged well?
Yes. So good job.
So that was fun. And Tanuki's back. Now, this is the first time Mommy has sold this one, with the name across it, Jason. I've never seen one like that before. And let's see, what did I pay for Tanuki? I did pay $5 for him, but I sold him for the full price of $29.99.
And again, if you don't know what Tanuki is a Japanese raccoon dog that happens to have gigantic testicles.
Yep, and why we don't know.
I don't know it's a real animal. A Tanuki's a real animal, but I don't know what the lore. I don't know. I guess it has big nuts. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't get it.
But funny, you sold this, and I just listed a white one.
Oh, look at that! All right, well, good luck.
And his testicles are more droopy.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Not much definition.
Yeah, his are droopy. Look at yours are like, there's something.
Yours must be older.
Yeah, I got an older Tanuki.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay, so I bought these in Vegas when I went out to visit you and Stace.
Yep.
And, these were the Flying Geese, mid-century modern guys with the teak wood. I did pay. See, by the time the discount was, Jason, they ended up costing me $12. I took a best offer of $76, and I'll tell you why. I told this to Jason after I got them home and really took a better look. Some of the wings were bent in the wrong direction.
Oh no!
And so Dad played with it, as best we could, and just to make it look decent. And I, stated that I think I hope I did in the thing. At least I haven't heard back from him. So I said, for $76 for a $12 investment, they're out of here because they just were not in the best of shape. But don't ever pass those up if they're cheap enough, guys. We bought a set for $15 that I sold for $125 back a few years ago, and I've only seen 2 sets there now, Jason. No, three sets Mom sold. Those always sell. Always, everybody. Don't pass them up.
Lisa says I'm literally snorting here. Yes, happy Valentine's Day. We're going to talk about raccoon dog balls.
I know.
Didn't know what you're in for when you tune in tonight, did you, everybody?
Well, we had to put some spice in the show for Valentine's Day. Come on. Okay, this was in that batch of hats that we bought back a little while ago. I paid $25 for this hat, the Sherlock Holmes hat, and I did take a best offer of $15 on that. But we've done well with it.
And that is definitely the first picture, sideways for sure.
Yeah, we've done well with our hats, Jace. I mean, they've been going. Yeah, they really do. Okay, this was quite a surprise to me. I've been selling the Virus Tourist Kindles right along, everybody, and because I bought a bunch way back in the day, and so this is the little guy holding the gingerbread, and the other one's holding a cookie cutter star. So I looked at it, and I looked at what's going on. I saw the gingerbread. I didn't see the guy with the star, and they were bringing between $25 and $30 per item. So I thought, okay, I'll list them for $70, and boom, they sold immediately. So I guess I might have underpriced myself. I don't know, but I couldn't find any with the cookie cutter, Jason. And normally, Mommy doesn't, lose money. I mean, I didn't really lose money. I was pleased that I got my full price. But so what I should say to you guys, don't pass up the Kindles. I've sold every one. I've got a few more to get up, and here I am selling Christmas in February. So
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, this was the fooler. I had bought this reel to reel by a group called the Tikis. Of course, that's what caught my eye right away. Was that this was recorded live at the Red? What does it say there, Jason? Red's Bar in Akron, Ohio. And there's the list of all the people's names and the instruments they played. So I put a lot of information in the body of it. I put all the names of the artists. Well, I put that up, you guys, and I paid $2 for it, and I sold it for the full price of $49. Someone in Columbus, Ohio, purchased it, and the next thing we know, it was gone. So somebody knew something about that group. That's all I can come up with. So you never know who you're going to connect with,
And always tried weird shit when you're at a estate sale or garage sale.
Yeah. So that was a really good return. And I've said this almost every week. Cleveland Indians items are still selling. This was my personal blanket that I had for quite some time, and just decided to move it on. And I got the full asking price of $60 on that. So if you do come across Cleveland Indians items that are still reasonable, I would probably say people are going to continue to buy them. As long as they are available.
Lisa said 1968, a good year. Was that the year you were 10, Lisa? Oh, snap. Just kidding. See, you left it open too easy.
Yeah. All
I was gonna say 20, but I backed it off to 10.
right, this one, oh, my mommy made a boo-boo. You know how you have your, what's your topic would you sell them for? Not everything is a score.
Yeah.
I still made money, but I blew this. I don't know what the heck I did, everybody.
I'm just kidding, Lise.
I had it listed for $99. I paid $25 for it, and I in the beginning I got a $75 offer. I counted with 85. They didn't accept, and I don't know what happened, but then I got a $50 offer, and I counter with 55, and they buy it. I'm going, and Dad says, "How come you sold that so cheap?" I said, "Did I sell that cheap?" I said, "Oh, I missed it, you guys. I totally did not connect with the figures correctly and blew it. I mean, I made a couple of bucks because it cost me 25. I sold it for 55, but it should have been about
That's
100.
why when you wake up first thing in the morning, don't accept any offers. So you rub your eyes open a little bit better.
Yeah, because I don't know. My mind was way out on a limb on this one, but I have a second one up for sale, so hopefully I'll stick to my guns on this one.
Is there an index? So YouTube lets YouTubers, me, put things in groupings, and I've done a bad job on it. So Menendez family, you're the push to get my stuff done. So I will get all the thrifty businesses in a file together, all the thrifty or 50. So that way, if you want to watch from the start, you can go back and watch and make it easier. Now, of course, you can just go to my channel and type in thrifty or 50 and you'll see them all, but I will make it even easier.
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be really, really nice.
And
we'll end up with the big one. This is a mug by Shag. A lot of you know who Shag the artist is, quite famous and has his own store in Palm Desert Springs. Where is he?
Springs.
Palm Springs. And when I was in Grand Rapids last fall with Dad, this gentleman had quite a collection of a lot of mugs, and one of them was this one from Max's South Sea Hideaway. And this is considered a one of one, which you don't come across those very often. And I did pay a pretty penny for this. I did spend $340. Don't fall off your chairs now.
Whoa!
But I did sell it for $549. So I still made some very nice money. Yeah, very nice money.
So don't be afraid to spend big money when you can make even bigger money.
Yeah. Well, I have noticed since we've talked about that, Jason. I think one of your shows, didn't we do that? We talked about spending bigger money to make bigger money, and since Mom's kind of really started to do that, I've definitely noticed my sales moving up. So sometimes you just have to do that, you guys, and bite the bullet and spend some money. I mean, look what I spent. I spent $185 each on those banana mugs. Hoping you get a nice return there. So it is a lot of quarters. But you got to change your ways. You can't get stuck in the rut. That's to move.
Yeah. Speaking of quarters, it's time to see what you bought. But also, Stacy and I are going to Amoeba Records next Monday morning for 2 hours, and I like to find all the expensive items. Mom spent $300 on a mug, but she sold it for $500. I like to do the same thing with CDs. So we're gonna have a contest. I'll put it up in the thrifting board, and so come to the thrifting board. How much will Jason spend in 2 hours at Amoeba Records in Hollywood?
Yeah, that'll be good.
And we won't do Prices Right rules. The closest person, over or under, will win a prize. And
cool.
I'll be going on Monday, so we'll get the contest going this week, and then we can announce. And I'll be back from that little trip on Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. So I can announce it on Wednesday.
Super. I love it.
All right. What'd you find? And then I'm going home to take a nap.
Yeah. Well, we'll move through this really quickly, guys. I picked up this Christmas mug because I thought, oh, this is a pretty nice looking mug, and some mugs are selling pretty good and some aren't. But this is it's called a Sleigh Bell Bistro on the bottom, everybody. Okay, and then let us know when I paid $1.09 for this. Tag is still on here from the Goodwill. But when I looked these up, these are selling between $15 and $20, Jason. So, for that, I said, I'll give that a whirl. Then this is a company that Mom absolutely loves. This is called Island Plantation. Jason, you ever have any of their pieces?
I don't think so.
They make gorgeous lamps and pillows. Excuse me, and all that. I paid 79 cents for this mug, and there's their logo on the bottom.
Okay.
I'm going to put this one up for $20, Jason. It's a nice it's got 3D effects. Always put that in your title, everybody, when you have the 3D effect on your mugs. Let people know that other one also did. Then, have you ever heard of a Mako pottery, Jace? This is dated 2018. It's like a flamingo candy dish. And the name is here. You probably won't be able to see it, I don't think, but it is right up in here.
Bring it closer, we'll be able to see it.
Maybe.
Now angle towards
Wrong
the
way?
computer. No, angle the top towards the computer.
Oh.
Now, okay, good. Yeah. No, don't move it. I was telling you. Now bring it a little bit closer and then move it over a little bit. No, other way. There it is.
You see it? You see it? Good.
There you go. Ta-da! We're a good team.
And these this might be a $30 dish here. I paid $3 for it.
Nice.
So yeah, so hopefully we'll do that. Then what I ran into, remember not too long ago we did a show on Yankee candles.
What?
I finally found
for the Secret Beach.
Yep, I finally found a couple of things. I've been looking and looking. Now I walk into our American Cancer Society, and here they've got this looking like this. This all of this together. So today and they had, of course, taped together so it wouldn't fall apart. And I get home and I'm looking at it. I said, well, that doesn't go together because this is the tart warmer where you put in the little tea light, and then you put in the wax, the round Yankee candle here, and then it melts it. This is totally separate from this. Okay, so they had it together. So that's one piece. And
hi, Mark.
When I go to sell that, you guys, that is considered a Yankee tart burner, and I paid $1 for it, and I'm going to sell that piece for $20. This little piece, if you saw this show, if you're in the Secret Beach, this little piece goes right here. Ta-da! So this is a candle topper, and the candle topper I will sell for $15. These do not go together. And don't forget, guys, Yankee candle, in most cases, I don't think I've ever seen a piece, Jason, that didn't have made for Yankee on it. So they usually have their names on their items. And then, it must have been my week for Yankee candles, because here's the bigger one. And it's got grapes on it.
Oh, man.
And I paid $3.39 for this. This goes on the big candle, everybody. Okay. And there again, it's got the Yankee candle sticker right there. And so I paid $3.39 for this, and I'm going to list this for $18.99. Oh, does that candle smell good? Yum, yum, yum. Okay.
That's a good question, Lisa. I would assume Yankee candles would be in Canada.
I don't know. But I would just assume.
Now you got me thinking, Lisa.
Because I just assumed they were everywhere. You know what I mean? One of those. Okay. I picked this up at the Goodwill. This is actually a Marie Osmond doll. Porcelain. It's got porcelain arms and face. Does have the Disney tag on it, everybody. I did pay $3.39 for her, and I'm going to list her for $29.99. Okay, so she's in pretty good shape too. Some of the other ones I saw listed for sale, oh God, they look terrible, just terrible.
So back in 2014, Yankee Candle opened stores across Canada.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That was 8 years ago.
Cool. Okay, then in my local Goodwill, I also found this, JT. Cute little Moo.
I have sold that. I've either sold that exact Moo or I have one in my size of my
this is really cute. It's got the puff sleeves, as you can see, and then it's got a nice, big ruffle on the bottom, everybody.
Ruffle.
Let me show you the label on this one. The label I have found from time to time, Jason, I'm sure you probably have too. It's Helena's.
Yeah, Helena's.
Yeah, there's the tag, everyone. You can see that. Made in Hawaii underneath there. And I think, what size do we have here? It says large. And I will probably list this between $35 and $40 because it is a really cute print. Okay, then I have another friend who just gave me.
I got friends,
you guys. I don't know what they're so nice to me. I don't know why, but they're nice. Okay.
Mom doesn't know why friends are nice to her.
Well, she had 3 Kate Spade purses that she had bought at the outlets. So they're all brand new. This is the first one. It's like a crossbody. It's really kind of cute. It's kind of like a straw canvas, but not really. And you can see wherever she had them stored. So I looked at the crossbody. I will sell for $65. Okay. And then this one here is considered, what do they call this one? It's nice because the tags are all with these size. This is just a medium satchel, everybody. And is that black or brown? Black. Okay, this is in black. Very nice. Got the Kate Spade Diddy Bop here. And, clean and brand new on the inside. I mean, So this one will go up for $135. Okay. Nice. And we have this one. If it hadn't been for the tag, I would not know what to call this. It's called a large Riley, Reiley. My mom does not know what the heck that was. But this one is in brown. And there's the Kate Spade ticket.
Nice.
Yeah, so these are all brand new. So this is, I'm going to be putting this one up for $135. Okay. All right. Okay, last week, what did I promise you that I didn't have to show you? Anybody remember? What could it be?
Something big, I assume.
Something big, yes, because I'm going to have to turn the computer around.
Oh.
And
I have to turn the computer. That's how big it is. I can't bring it into the shot.
Yes. And these were also given to me free by my girlfriend who's 90. All right, here they go. Let me know when we can get a good shot of them. There.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, aren't they nice, everybody?
Big, but not heavy, and then pretty easy to ship.
Now,
actually,
the label, there is a label on these. When you go to buy web chairs, a lot of the early ones do have their name underneath the handle, and that's where I found the name on this. And these are by Sun Terrace, which is one of the good old vintage names, everyone. And so she gave them to me free, and the webbing is the original webbing, and it's in awfully good condition, as you saw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to put these this pair up for $99. Now, I just looked at some that just sold. Theirs were around $65. But here's what I can't get, Jason. The shipping on the two items, they both sold two a pair. One shipping was $92, and another one was $107. There is no way that I have ever charged that kind of money when shipping web chairs.
They're not heavy. They are big, but you got to use FedEx Home or UPS Ground.
Correct.
You're not doing eBay Priority. That's for sure.
No. So I don't know what they're doing. As most of you know, when we ship these, we shrink wrap them. Dad might put cardboard on any sharp corners that might be protruding, so we'll put cardboard around that. Put the label on, and away they go. And normally, I think we charge
big stuff.
Yeah, $45 maybe we've charged on those. So where they're coming up with these big dollar numbers, I don't know. So we will try and get those up this week. And that.
So if you follow us when we teach you how to ship things, cheaper than the norm, when you go up against your competition, oftentimes you'll be the cheapest shipping, and because you know how to use FedEx Home or UPS Ground, you're going to get the sale. If I would think the average customer pays attention. Like I pay attention to reviews, I pay attention to the shipping. So if I'm looking for one item, there's 10 people that have it. A, I'm looking at their reviews, and B, I'm looking at who's charging me the least for shipping.
Right.
Now, I'm not concerned if I'm getting a rare mug if the shipping is cheap, but I won't pay $60 to get this mug. So all within reason. But if you're going up against competition, mom's going to win because she'll have the best shipping.
Absolutely. And I just don't know why they came up so expensive, Jason, unless, like I say, unless they're just doing strictly priority and nothing else.
Because they don't hang out on the thrifting board, the secret beach, and being thrifty or 50 and 30 business. That's
right. They don't follow good advice given by some people.
Look how white my beard is. Holy free holies.
You're getting old, son.
I am old.
Oh, golly.
You have an old man for a son.
That's Mahal.
All right.
Okay.
Yay, your Wi-Fi held out. We didn't jinx it. Yay.
Thank God, you guys. I'm telling you.
Well, thank you all for spending your evening with us. Happy Valentine's Day to y'all.
Yep.
Happy Valentine's Day, Mommy.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you so much.
Thursday, Chris Yearden, how to get out of your real job and get into eBay selling full time. Because when you take that leap, if there's people in the chat that have not taken the leap, there are things to consider that are huge.
Yeah.
Making sure you make enough money to pay the bills. What are you going to do about insurance, 401k, all that stuff? So there is a lot of things to talk about. I've done it. Chris just did it. So
Mhm.
we'll be talking about all those things, what pushed us to that.
Yeah.
So if you know someone who is at that precipice of, I can't stand my real job and I'm doing pretty good on selling, please make sure they tune in, excuse me, on Thursday night.
Yeah. You know, and how many of us, I'll bet everyone in the chat can attest to this. At one time or another, when you started working in your office on doing your eBay stuff, you've stayed in your pajamas all day.
I just put this shirt. I was wearing a shirt that is now 3 days in a row. And I was leaving the house and I said, oh shit, mom wanted me to wear something red. So I put on a nice shirt, but I'm going to go back into the shirt I've been wearing for 3 days.
Oh, I know. I mean, it's just so easy to do. If I don't get dressed first thing and come down in my jammies, which I do a lot, you know, I can end up being in them all day and just keep, you know, you just sit here in the chair and keep on working. So, you know, if that your friend for Thursday night, he's going to like that.
Yeah. All right. Give us a big old thumbs up. We'll be back on Sunday at normal time.
Yep.
God willing.
Yes.
To talk about bulk editing prices and titles and everything like that.
Mhm.
And if you're new, and we had a couple of newbies tonight, make sure to click subscribe and click the little bell. Bell lets you know when we're going live. And that's it. Yes. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Have a wonderful week, and we'll see you on Thursday night. So for selling past your expiration date, being thrifty over 50. I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Bye bye.
And we're gone.
Thanks, gang.